Hey everyone, what is the crack? Welcome to the video. So, first things first, I want to clear something up. I am sitting on the ground. Yes, there is a couch up there, but for some reason the lighting is better down here than it is up there. So, yeah. Get used to it. So anyways, as some of you probably know from my Instagram, I started like a 3-week mini cut this week, and this video is going to be like all about what I'm going to do, my plans for the mini cut in terms of calories, macros, cardio, and just like other useful tips and tricks that I'm like going to employ to make the cut as successful and as easy as possible. So first of all, I will stick a picture of myself on screen now, just to show you like my current condition, where I'm currently at in terms of body fat levels. And as you can see, like I'm pretty lean. I'm not really in desperate need of a cut. So the goal of the cut isn't to lose like loads and loads of body fat, because I don't really need to, but the goal is to kind of like free up some calories for next month, because December for me is a really hectic month in terms of like events that I'm just gonna need like a lot of calories for. So going into a deficit for the next 3 weeks is basically just gonna give me like a little more flexibility in December to eat and drink more and come out the other end like looking and feeling okay. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm gonna be talking about is calories, and I'm gonna use my little chalkboard. Why did I do that? And I'm gonna be using like my little chalkboard here to show you like the main points. Okay, so I'm gonna be consuming 2,700 calories every day, and for me that is approximately a 10% deficit. So my calorie maintenance at the moment is 3,000 calories. So basically, if I consume 3,000 calories every single day, I will neither gain nor lose weight. So this deficit is like pretty minimal, and if I had like a lot more fat to lose, then like I'd probably be a little more aggressive. I'd probably make my deficit about 15 or 20%. But as I said, like I don't have a lot to lose and a lot of fat to lose, and the main like goal of this deficit or this cut is just to create a little bit of room for more calories in December. So yeah, 10% deficit is just like perfect for me. And believe it or not, 2,700 calories is actually gonna be like quite an adjustment for me, because for the last like year or just under a year, I've been consuming like 3,200 or 3,300 calories per day, because like I've been bulking. So losing out on them calories is kind of like losing out on a full meal. So yeah, it's not going to be that easy, but you know, that's what you have to do. So moving on, let's talk about macros. So in relation to protein, that is going to remain like pretty high. So the vast majority of my weight loss over the next 3 weeks comes from fat, and there's like little or no muscle loss. So I'm going to be consuming like somewhere between 175 and 200 grams of protein per day, which is over like the standard recommendation of 2.2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. In relation to fats, I actually like to keep them like pretty low during a cut, for the main reason that foods that are like high in carbs like fill me up more, so I'm hungry less. But that is literally just personal preference. So I'm going to be consuming about 65 grams of fat per day, and then the rest of my calories will be allocated to carbs. Okay, so cardio, and to be honest, like I'm not going to up my cardio at all during my cut. So whether I am bulking or cutting, I always include cardio in my session. So I usually do like between 15 and 25 minutes of fast walking on the treadmill, either before or after my workout, and I always try and remain like pretty active throughout the day. So my step goal for each day is 11,500 steps. So that is over 80,000 steps per week. So yeah, like I'm already really active, and allocating more time to cardio is just not practical. Like I literally don't have the time to spend any longer in the gym than I currently do. So yeah, I am not gonna make any changes to like my cardio routine. And lastly, I want to talk about like useful strategies that I'm going to employ. So the first strategy that I'm going to employ is that I'm going to eat more veg. And that's not because like veg is like really healthy or anything. It is like, and that's good, but that isn't the reason that I'm doing it. The reason that I'm doing it is because you can just consume like so much veg and not rack up too many calories. So for example, let's just say that during my bulk I was consuming for dinner maybe 1 portion of turkey, so a turkey burger or something, 2 portions of pasta and 1 portion of veg. So instead, during my cut, I'm still gonna consume that turkey burger, but I'm gonna swap like the veg and the pasta around. So instead of consuming 2 portions of pasta, I'll consume 1 portion of pasta, and instead of consuming 1 portion of veg, I'll consume 2 portions of veg. So the overall calories in this meal will be decreased because pasta is like way more calorie dense than vegetables, but like my portion size won't go down that much. So when I look down at my plate, there's still going to be a lot of food there because I've doubled up on the veg, and that is like a massive psychological benefit. Right, so the second kind of useful strategy that I'm going to employ is fasting. So every day I'm gonna fast for like a period of time, and that is typically going to be between my first and my second meal. So I'll probably fast between the hours of like 9:30 in the morning or 9:30 in the morning and about 3 o'clock in the day. And I'm gonna pick this period of time because it's usually the period in the day where I am the busiest. So that is the period that I go to the gym. It's the period that I get most of my work done, so I actually won't have that much time to think about food. And creating a fasting period like this is actually so helpful. So like once I hit 3 o'clock, so once the fasting period is over, I can basically just eat normally for the rest of the day because I've kind of like already created my calorie deficit because I've like skipped a meal kind of. So during my bulk I probably would have had a meal at like 12 o'clock, but I'm like scrapping that. I'm taking that out of my daily diet, so there's my deficit created, and then I don't really have to think about it anymore. So yeah, to sum it up, like in order to like lose a little fat over the next 3 weeks and also create some more flexibility for the festive period, I'm just gonna like consume a little less calories. I am gonna make sure that each of my meals are high in protein and also high in veg. I am going to keep my activity levels high. I'm going to remain active, and also I am going to fast for a period of the day. And that's like pretty much it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it informative. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one.